Man of few words. Like Cobra.
It's graceful.
So, I used to call him Rye, but Ryan, okay, I used real names tonight. Kind of really truly symbolized what Bennett was about this year, okay? He really worked hard every shift. Practice, game, and you're gonna hear a lot of the same accolades for these players because it's the reason why we succeeded. He played the system. He always did the little things, okay? He knew his role. He always thought defense first, and most importantly, he thought team first. Sometimes players like Ryan, okay, get overlooked on teams, okay? Because maybe he doesn't have the big numbers, or maybe he does this, just goes out, does his job, quiets it down, goes back out, right? It's like rinse and repeat. It's kind of like a coach's dream, right? But I don't think our bench was more excited for a goal this season than when Ryan walked in on a breakaway in our first state game and scored against the St. Pat. I mean, we've been on hundreds and hundreds, and I'm afraid to say how many games we have coached. But I'm going to be honest with you, that reaction was crazy by your teammates. I don't know, you probably didn't see it, Ryan, because you put the puck in the net, but the bench went absolutely crazy. And it really kind of led us to our victory, but in true Ryan form, he just came back and sat down. I don't want to go loud with this. Oh, excuse me.
What?
Ryan will be attending Carnegie Mellon this year. Now that the season's over, Ryan, I can guarantee you that Datch and I are going to come see one of your bands play. I guarantee before you go to school. Right, Homer? We'll give you all your stuff freely. Put it in your speaker? Yes, put your spot.
Oh, wait, what?
Ready to go?
Yeah.
He's more at home with, more comfortable with me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Good job. Finally contributing.
Burn.
So, I played hockey for a majority of my life, starting out around the age of 6 years old. I remember first wanting to play since I was even younger than that. I would watch the Islanders play on TV, and I would play knee hockey with my brothers, go skating every now and then over at Protect Ponds back in Somerset when that was still around. The first team I ever played on, Protect Us, that was really where I took my interest in playing. So it was my second year of my youth that sparked everything. So on this team, I made friends with most of my teammates, including these twins who I didn't know at the time would become some of my best friends. You might know them, the Aguirres. Okay. So that team was awesome. Like, we won almost all our games. I think I had at least like 100 goals. And from then on, I kept on playing. There was, plenty of hard times, plenty of good times, but all of these built me to be like the player that I was overall. So I feel that out of the many years I've played,
my 3 years on this team have been the most impactful in my life. I've learned many lessons each year and made memories I'll hold on to for years to come. Starting with my first year, I remember the first scrimmage against Mobier. Although I didn't play much of the game, I could already tell it was going to be a major step up in intensity for me, playing varsity. So the season went on after that. I had my experiences loading and unloading the bus, traveling with the team, going to McDonald's, getting hit with Shamrock Shakes. Seasons went by quicker than I thought. And before I knew it, we were winning the Hubbardston Cup, and now here we are. My senior season's over, and I can hardly believe I just played my last game with my best friends like a few weeks ago. It's crazy. Throughout my time on the team, I made a bunch of memories and experiences that would impact my life greatly. My favorite part of playing on this team was definitely playing alongside my friends. As I mentioned before, I hadn't played on the team with the Icons since I was like 8 years old. I also formed even close friendships with people that I was not as familiar with at the start. Even outside of the games, it was a lot of fun taking the bus on long trips to games, going to pasta parties and other team parties during the year, like skating on the Icons rink. That was cool. And also, just watching film and the other team stuff. As you might know, outside of school, I'm in a band with some of my teammates, and it's really cool to go from like playing shows and practicing with my friends to like, scoring goals, winning games with the same people. Alright, it's so crazy how fast years went by and how far I've come in that time. My hockey experience overall, it couldn't have come to be without the help of a bunch of other people. So, most importantly, I want to start by thanking both my parents for always being there to support me and giving me the opportunity to play this sport. More specifically, I want to thank my father for bringing me to see online games early on, driving me to and from tournaments, giving me advice on my playing, and just overall being believing me as a player, and just getting me there to play hockey, And I also want to thank my mother for cheering for me the loudest for every game, driving me around. Okay, anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, driving me around the games, encouraging me to play my hardest, and overall just lifting me up as a player and being my #1 fan. Cool. So, along with the support of my parents, a lot of what I do as a player has come from many important coaches that I've had over the years. I want to thank the coaches that I've had these 3 years for giving the team a strong system and pushing us to play the best that we could. Starting with Coach Sam and Coach Kruger, I want to thank you both for raising team spirit every game, getting us to bring the juice, and I'm bringing a chair. That was pretty cool. And then I'd also like to thank Coach Jackson and Coach Kovacs for pushing every player to their limit, making the most out of every season, guiding players like me to make the biggest impact they could on the team. Alright. I also want to thank the Booster Club along with our team manager for getting us all our ice time and making our seasons possible. Lastly, to thank all my teammates, past and present, for their efforts and dedication to the team and their support of one another to come together as men and women. Alright, I will never forget my time playing for this team, and I will forever be grateful for being given the opportunity to be part of this. Thank you.
Now you get to just sit back and just watch everything. Everybody else biting their nails. Who's next, Chris Spira? Who's next? Come on.